What's going on, everybody? Today I'm be bringing you my collection update for the month of March in 2019. March just ended. It is currently, I want to say, March 5th, I think. Pretty sure it's March 5th. If not, it's the 4th. March just ended. I am recording this at like 3:30 a.m., maybe almost 4 a.m. in the morning, and I got a nice little stack for you guys. I also have some digital copies to give away. Either I got it, from Best Buy digitally, that they emailed it, or, I bought it at Walmart and I took a picture of the receipt and redeemed it already. So, yeah, I got a couple of those to give away, but let's just dive right in, because there is a shit ton here. This might be one of my biggest collection that wasn't including Christmas or Black Friday. So, yeah, starting up, I'm going to do the PS4 games. So, the first one up here, we got South Park, The Fractured But Whole. Had to pick this one up. I picked the first one up, Stick of Truth Remastered, on disc. I want to say last month, maybe the month before that. So definitely had to pick this one up. It was $20, and I still have my Gamers Rewards shit at Gamers Club shit at Best Buy, so it went down to $15. Couldn't pass this up. It does come with the South Park Stick of Truth digital copy, the game for PS4. If you're interested in that, go on to my Instagram, link will be in the description, and follow me and message me if I haven't already given it away to someone that I know. But if y'all are interested in it, you gotta follow me over there and message me saying that you want it. Because as of right now, I haven't given it away to anyone, but who knows, by the time, someone messages me, I might already give it away. Don't know, you could take a shot there. But that's South Park, The Fractured But Whole. Next is a game that I have been streaming. I streamed maybe 2 episodes of it. It requires friends and, dedication. All my friends have already went on and beat it by themselves, with each other while I was working. And that is The Division 2. I haven't really got a chance to play it other than my live streams. I don't know if I'm going to keep continuing live streaming this. As of right now, I don't think I am, because it's not doing that well, and you guys seem to not be liking them, the live streams. But, if you didn't know I was live streaming it, then go check those out, and if you like it, then comment on this video and let me know to continue it. I don't think it's going to be as entertaining of just me playing it, because it's not really story-driven. Now, I might be go into the black zone with a group of friends, and it's like a 20-minute video instead of a 2-hour live stream. That might be better use of this game instead of live streaming me going through all the just clearing out the world and doing the story missions. But regardless, I have done a couple of these. Check those out. I do really like, my live streams, and I am going to be live streaming World War Z, the game that comes out in, I want to say, a week or 2. And then Days Gone. I am definitely going to be live streaming Days Gone, the whole story. So be on the lookout for all that. And I'm going to have an unboxing, if it doesn't sell out by the time I pre-order, an unboxing of Days Gone Collector's Edition on PS4. So I'll be on the lookout for that. But yeah, Division 2 here. So far, fun game. I really have enjoyed it. But yeah, Division 2 on PS4. And that does it for my games. Now I'm going to show off the movies that I did unbox on the channel. There's only 2. Just because on Tuesdays I just got busy getting caught up on movies in theaters and going to Best Buy, Walmart, and stuff like that. So I didn't really get an unboxing out of a lot of movies. I'm going to try to do better about that in this month. But first up is Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald. Here in the nice Best Buy exclusive steelbook. I really did love this movie. This movie made it in my top 10 list of 2018. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, by my tattoo alone. Y'all can tell, the death mark symbol. But, yeah, really did love this movie. I loved, I saw it twice in theaters. I watched it once since I got it, and that was the extended edition. I like certain scenes in the extended edition. I talked more about this, gave more of a review of it in my unboxing. So go check that out. I'm not really get into it, but I liked both editions. Just certain scenes that's in the extended editions, I can see why they cut them out, and then some I don't see at all. So yeah, definitely worth checking this out if you're a fan of Harry Potter, or you like Fantastic Beasts. The first one, just the second one's out, and this steelbook is glorious. But that's Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. Next up is a movie I did see in theaters, and I talked about it in my unboxing more, gave like a little review, and that is Aquaman here on 4K. I haven't got a chance to revisit it, but I really did enjoy this one. I had some problems with it. It's a lot better than like Justice League and Batman v Superman, which I enjoyed all of those, to be honest. It's just the action sequences. I don't like the way that they did like slow motion and fast motion, then went back and forth from all the different motions from normal to slow to fast, and it was just, I don't know, it didn't sit easy with me. But other than that, it's a really fun movie. It's a lot funner than Wonder Woman, but it's not as good of a movie as Wonder Woman, if that makes sense. But yeah, Aquaman here on 4K. Definitely am going to see Shazam this weekend. So yeah, so that's all the movies that I did for an unboxing for. Next up, I did pick up another season, a TV season, and that is Game of Thrones, the complete third season. I got this at Walmart for $24.99. So yeah, really do like these, editions of Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is my favorite TV show. I can't wait for the 8th season to start up in 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks, actually. But yeah, had to pick up the third one. I have all of them now except for the second one, which I am on, I am looking for. So yeah, that's Game of Thrones, the complete third season. Next, I ordered 2 movies off of Amazon. First up, we have Laser Team 2. Really fun movie, really fun sci-fi comedy. I actually really like Rooster Teeth stuff that they do. Not so much some of their videos on YouTube, but like Ruby and Red vs. Blue and Laser Team 1 and now Laser Team 2. I really do enjoy that type of stuff that they make. My brother's a huge Rooster Teeth fan. He loves all of their content. But yeah, can't wait for Laser Team 3. Hopefully they make it. Definitely, if you like the first one, check this one out. Both of them are on YouTube Red exclusive, movies. The first one you can buy off of Rooster Teeth's website on DVD and Blu-ray. Well, at least the Blu-ray. DVD you can get at Amazon and other stores. And then this you can get off of Amazon, Best Buy, wherever you want to order it from. But yeah, that's Laser Team 2, right there. And then I did order Les Miserables, however the fuck you want to say it. Never seen this movie. I haven't got a chance to watching it. I ordered it for $5. It's the new edition with the new cover. I thought it came with a slipcover, which is part of the reason why I ordered it for $5, but I didn't get no slipcover, so I'm a little pissed. But yeah, pick this one up. Hopefully I really enjoy it, because I'm real picky when it comes to musicals. But it has an amazing cast, and it's got a lot of awards and, really great reviews, so I'm sure I'll enjoy it. But yeah, let me know if, this should have came with a slipcover, because I think it should have. But yeah, that's Les Miserables, however you want to say it. Let me know if I'm saying it right the first time or the second time, or if I'm just wrong completely. But yeah, that's Les Miserables on Blu-ray. Next, Dollar Tree at the beginning of the month had their annual, Dollar Tree movies for $1. So I've got a handful of those. First up, we got the movie called Get Shorty. I watched this one. I enjoyed it. I thought it was real cheesy. It had some funny moments. I really only bought this for Danny DeVito and Gene Hackman. Not so much John Travolta. I'm not a big John Travolta fan. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed this one. It's really cheesy. You can tell it's outdated, but apparently there's a second one. A guy at my work told me there's a second one that's even cheesier, that has The Rock in it. So yeah, plan on looking for that. But that's Get Shorty on Blu-ray. Next up is a movie I've never heard of, but it has an outstanding cast, and that is Trans-Siberian, with Woody Harrelson, Emily Mortimer, Kate Mara, and Ben Kingsley. I still have, I haven't got a chance to watch these, a couple of these, just because they're longer and I don't have that much time. But yeah, Trans-Siberian here on Blu-ray. I can't wait to check this one out. Like I said, I had no clue that this even existed until I saw it in the Dollar Tree of all places. But yeah, Trans-Siberian. Next up is a movie that I did get on DVD at one of these Dollar Tree, times, but, I never got a chance to watch it, and then they had the Blu-ray, and I was like, fuck it, another $1 to upgrade for the Blu-ray, just because the cast, and I think I am going to like it whenever I do eventually watch it, and that is Save the Date, with Lizzie Kaplan and Alison Brie and Morgan Starr. Definitely can't wait to watch this one. I think I might actually watch this one as soon as I'm done recording this. But yeah, let's save the date here. Next up is a movie I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of shit for. Because I've never seen this one. I've never seen the original one. But that is the remake of RoboCop from I want to say it came out in 2014. You know what? I like the cast that's in this. I like Samuel Jackson. I like Gary Oldman. And I like Michael Keaton. So I'm going to give it a chance. I didn't grow up with the original one. I've watched parts of the original one. It's cheesy. It's definitely, made in the 80s. And, yeah, with this cast alone, it's definitely worth for me to check out for $1. Whether or not I'm going to like it, or I'm going to like the original one whenever I watch it, I do plan on watching both of them. But, yeah, I had to pick it up for $1, so don't hate me so much for picking it up for $1. It's my dollar, okay? I can spend it however the fuck I want to spend it, alright? That's RoboCop here, the remake. Next up is, a movie I've never heard of, and I know, I honestly, it looked interesting, and that is The Proposition. I still don't really know much about this. It's just a Western is what it looks like. So, yeah, picked it up for $1. Have yet to watch this, but that's The Proposition. Next is a movie called Felony that I've never heard of, but it has Joel Edgerton and Jai Courtney, which Joel Edgerton I love from Red Sparrow and, Boy Erased and a ton of other stuff. But yeah, I never heard of this one. Let me know if it's any good. But for $1, I might as well, pick it up and check it out. When the fuck did I pick this one up? Okay. I honestly don't remember picking this one up, but apparently I did. Cool. The original RoboCop, like I said, I bought these at the beginning of March, and I haven't really touched them. I could have swore the Dollar Tree I went to didn't have the original one. I was looking for it, but I guess I found it. Nice little coincidence. So I do have both of them now, the original and the remake. I am going to watch both of them. Now I can watch both of them. But yeah, that's the original RoboCop on Blu-ray, and you can tell that this is not edited because obviously, I totally forgot I completely bought this one. I'm glad I didn't double dip on it, but yeah, that's RoboCop here, the original one on Blu-ray. And the last one I picked up from the Dollar Tree is a movie called Trust, which has Clive Owen, Jason Clarke, which I love Jason Clarke, Viola Davis, Catherine Keener. I want to say it's directed by Robert Schwimmer. Yeah, David Schwimmer, who plays Ross off of Friends, which, I'm a big Friends person. I love it. And he's funny. I grew up with him voicing Melman off of Madagascar, and then as I got older, I started watching Nick at Night and came across Friends, and yeah, so I really like the stuff that he's done, and yeah, definitely had to pick this one up for $1 just by, the cast and who it's directed by. So yeah, this is Trust. So that does it for that stack. Not too bad, I would say. Pretty mellow, actually. Next up is a huge fucking stack that I got from Big Lots, of all places. So Big Lots, they normally have about the same stuff, but, I was watching a wet movie, and he went in and or it was either him or Coulter that I was watching that, you know, saw that they had gotten a bunch of new stuff, and I check mine out pretty regularly. But they had a bunch of Universal titles that I've never gotten a chance to see, or I wanted to see in theaters that I just didn't get around to. Some of them might have really bad reviews, but it was like $3-5, so I always wanted to see them just because of the actors. So yeah, like the first one up here is Black Cat with Chris Hemsworth. I remember I wanted to see this one in theaters just because Chris Hemsworth was in it. And I remember it getting shit reviews, so I didn't ever watch it. But you know what? I want to say I paid $5 for this, maybe $3. Either one is totally worth me getting and checking out, because if I don't like it, then I can just give it away to someone. But yeah, that's Black Cat here with Chris Hemsworth. Next is a movie that I have seen countless times because I really enjoy it, and that is Homefront with Jason Statham, James Franco. Yeah, I really do enjoy this one. I don't remember if people really enjoyed it or not when it came out in theaters, but I remember watching it on Netflix a lot, and yeah, I haven't watched it in a couple of years, so definitely can't wait to go back and check this one out. That's Homefront here. Next is a movie that I remember wanting to see when it came out. I just didn't get around to seeing it, and that is The Raven here with John Cusack. Shit, who's the other person in this? Luke Evans, right? Yeah, Luke Evans. I remember reading Edgar Allan Poe's poems. He's one of the few authors of poems I actually liked. And The Raven, I remember reading in school. And when this came out, I definitely wanted to see it. Just didn't get ever a chance to get around to seeing it. So I know this one was $3, so definitely can't wait to check this one out. That's The Raven. Next is a movie that I never really had interest in seeing in theaters because I thought it looked cheesy, and that is Sleepless here with Jamie Foxx. But my dad and my brother both wanted to watch it, so I figured for $5 I might as well pick it up for them, and who knows, I might really enjoy it. I like Jamie Foxx, so maybe I'll enjoy it. But that's Sleepless here on Blu-ray. Next is another movie that I kind of wanted to see and kind of didn't, just because, I wasn't sure how cheesy or good or bad it was going to be, and that is Incarnate with Aaron Eckhart. I like my horror movies. I like watching cheesy ones because I like laughing at them. So hopefully this one is at least decent. Aaron Eckhart's not a bad actor. And it has an interesting plot. So yeah, that's Incarnate here on Blu-ray. Next is a movie that my brother has told me for years to try and get and, watch it, and that is 8 Mile here on Steelbook, Blu-ray Steelbook. I remember missing this Steelbook when he was telling me to get it, because none of my stores got it in, and of all places, Big Lots had it for $5, so I was like, hell yeah, I'll pick this one up, and I'm going to get around to checking this one out. Hopefully it's good. Not a huge, I'm not a big rap person, so Eminem, I'm not a huge fan of his music, but of his story, I'm kind of interested in learning more about the artist himself. So, 8 Mile, I'm definitely going to check out. That's the Blu-ray Steelbook. If maybe your Big Lots might have it, maybe it won't. Go and check it out. Next is a movie that I have seen, and I rewatched it, and that is Bad Words here with Jason Bateman. I really enjoy this one. I think that, Jason Bateman directs it. I think he does a great job directing it and starring in it. It's an interesting story, because it honestly, it could happen. It kind of seems far-fetched, but at the same time, it's really not. And it's like a really grounded, raunchy comedy. You have raunchy comedies like Horrible Bosses or We're the Millers or Neighbors, but it's not, and they're kind of out there and over the top. But this one, it's not over the top, it's not out there, but it's still a raunchy comedy, and it's very funny. So yeah, for $3, definitely had to pick this one up. So, Bad Words here on Blu-ray. Next is a movie that I did want to see when it came out, but it got shit on. But I love the two actors that star in this, and that is R.I.P.D. Rest in Peace Department. I did watch this one. Is it a great movie? No. Is it a Men in Black ripoff? Yeah, it really is. But you know what? It's still a lot of fun. Ryan Reynolds and Jeff Bridges, you can tell, are having fun, and they have good chemistry together. Um, and it's always fun to watch actors who, are enjoying their job. Even in a bad movie, they're still enjoying it. They know it's cheesy, and that's the point. Like, the movie knows that it's cheesy. It's not trying to be serious. So, yeah, I would definitely recommend this one. If you're a fan of Ryan Reynolds and Jeff Bridges, definitely check it out. I don't think that you would hate it. Just know that it's not meant to be taken that seriously. Like, Men in Black is the more serious one of the two. So, yeah, R.I.P.D. It was like $3, I think. So, I had a lot of fun with it. So, it's definitely worth my $3. Next is a movie that I have seen once. I need to rewatch it. And that is Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I've almost picked this one up at one pawn shop that has it brand new for $5. But I finally found it at Big Lots for $3. And I was like, hell yeah. I love all the actors in it. I love the people who made this. So, yeah, I remember really enjoying this one. So, definitely can't wait to check this one out again. And I'm going to have to watch the unrated version. I don't think I've ever seen the unrated version. So, yeah, Forgetting Sarah Marshall here on Blu-ray. Almost done with this stack. But before I finish it, I am going to give away the first digital copy. And the reason I'm giving it away is because I pre-ordered it at Best Buy. And part of the deal was they emailed me the digital copy the day I pre-ordered it, because I got it early on digital. So that is Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. So there's the code right there for the movie. I have not used this one. I think it will come with the extended edition also. So if you get this one, then let people know down in the comments. Don't be a dick and not let people know that you already redeemed it. Because no one likes that. Because who wants to go to Vudu or Movies Anywhere or iTunes and type in the code and everything and it be said? It's not, available. So, yeah, I'll show it off one more time. If you get it, like I said, just show it down and let people know down in the comments. Alright, so that's Fantastic Beasts. Now back to the stacks of movies. There's still one more digital copy I am going to be giving away. And you never know when I'm going to give it away, so you have to watch the whole video. But next up, we have a movie that, honestly, I don't remember ever getting advertised. I think it came out before I got into, like, creepy thriller movies. Because I used to just watch animated and comedies and, action movies. Before I got into, like, dramas, psychological thrillers, horror movies. And that is Dream House. I love Rachel Weisz's Wise. And Daniel Craig is actually a really good actor, and so is Naomi Watts. So, yeah, hopefully this one is good. Like I said, I don't remember it ever really coming out. But, yeah, for $3, I definitely had to pick it up. That's Dream House here on Blu-ray. Next is a movie of a franchise that I honestly do enjoy all of them. I really love the first one. The second one is a lot of fun, so is the third one. I haven't seen the newest one that just came out straight to DVD. But that is Death Race 3 here, which is actually Death Race 2, because if Death Race 2 is the first one, then Death Race 3, then Death Race is how it goes. And, chronological order, just they all made them out backwards and shit. So, yeah, really enjoy all of these, especially this one. It's a lot of fun. The story is interesting. Hot girls, cars, explosions. In like a Mad Max type of way. Not so much Fast and Furious, but yeah, kind of Fast and Furious. So, yeah, just a lot of fun, really. They're not great movies. The first one is. The second and third one's not great movies, but you know what? I enjoy it, and for $3, I definitely had to pick it up. But that's that's Death Race 3 here. And I've never watched the unrated version, so definitely have to check that one out. Next up, like I said, is another horror movie or thriller that I've never heard of, but for $3 and it has Rebecca Hall in it, I'm going to check it out, and that is The Awakening. I know absolutely nothing about this movie, but the back of it sounds interesting, the pictures look interesting, and the cover looks interesting, so, like I said, for $3, I was definitely going to check this one out, but let me know if this is any good. But that's The Awakening here on Blu-ray. Go on, slide these out of the way that I've already used. Next up is another movie that has a phenomenal cast of actors that I never knew existed at all. I've never heard of this one, but it has a shit ton of actors that are, really fucking good at their job, and that is The Company You Keep. It has Richard Jenkins, Anna Kendrick, Stanley Tucci, Chris Cooper, Susan Sarandon, Robert Redford, Shia LaBeouf, Sam Elliott, Brendan Gleeson, Terrence Howard, Jackie Evancho, Julia Christie, and a couple others. And yeah, like I said, I've never fucking heard of this movie, but it was at Big Lots for $3, and yeah, definitely had to pick it up just off the cast alone. But that's The Company You Keep. Next is a movie that I grew up with. It was really the closest thing I got to horror movies when I was younger, and this was, I want to say, $1.50 at Big Lots. And that is Monster House here. I really enjoyed this one when I was a kid. I haven't revisited it at all since I got it. But you know what? It's going to bring back my childhood. So, yeah, definitely had to pick up Monster House. And it's, by Robert Zemeckis, who brought us Back to the Future, and Steven Spielberg. So, you know what? I'm actually, not ashamed that I picked up Monster House. So, yeah. That's Monster House here on Blu-ray. Next is a movie that I've never seen. I played the parts of the third game, but I know it doesn't have great reviews, but just because Mark Wahlberg is in it, I definitely had to pick it up because I love Mark Wahlberg as an actor. I actually haven't seen anything I hated him in, and that is Max Payne. It also has Mila Kunis in it, which I fucking love Mila Kunis, so yeah, Max Payne here. I've never watched it, so I don't know. Is the theatrical or unrated versions the best one to watch first? Let me know down in the comments if you're a fan of this movie. But yeah, that's Max Payne here on Blu-ray. Next is another steelbook that I got at Big Lots, and I've honestly never heard of this movie before, but I want to say it has Jason Statham in it, which is part of the reason why I picked it up, and that is a steelbook, and that is Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. I have no clue what this movie is about. Like I said, I've never heard of it. Let me know if this one's good, but it was $5, and $5 for a steelbook of an old movie is not bad at all. So, yeah, definitely pick this one up. And like I said, I think Jason Statham's in it. I can't remember, but on the J card, I could have swore I saw a picture of him. But yeah, like I said, let me know if this is any good. But that's Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Make sure I'm saying that right. Here on Steelbook, on Blu-ray. And the last one that I picked up at Big Lots is one that I definitely wanted to see in theaters. I never got a chance to watch it in theaters, but I finally got a chance to watch it on Netflix one time. And I really did enjoy it. Was it a little disappointing from what I thought it was going to be? Yes. But I still enjoyed it. I love the directing of it. I love the cinematography. I love the acting of it. And I just have to show it off. And that is The Gift here with Jason Bateman, Rebecca Hall, and Joel Egerton. And it's directed by Joel Egerton. So, yeah, really fucking love this movie. Can't wait to revisit it. But yeah, I want to say it was $3. So I definitely had to pick this one up. I'm a huge Jason Bateman fan, if y'all don't know this. I really love Jason Bateman and everything that he does. So, yeah, definitely had to pick this one up and add to my collection. But that's The Gift here on Blu-ray. And now we're on to the last stack of movies. And I'm going to try to run through these a little bit faster after I take a sip of drink. Okay, so let's kind of speed run through these. These are the ones that I just picked up at either Best Buy, Walmart, or Target. Nothing special, no specific Dollar Tree, pawn shop, Amazon, Big Lots, nothing like that. So, first up here is Ben is Back. Have not got a chance to watch this one. Haven't really heard any reviews of it, but I picked it up for $17.99, and it has, Julia Roberts and Lucas Hedges in it, and both of them are phenomenal actors, so definitely had to pick this one up. That's Ben is Back. Next is a movie that I feel like, flew under people's radars, but definitely made it into my top 10 list of the year. It was number 9 in my list, and that's just because I enjoyed it a hell of a lot more than I thought I was, and that is Instant Family with Mark Wahlberg and Rose Byrne. I really love this movie. I think that this movie is phenomenal. If you haven't checked this one out, definitely check this one out. It's really, really good. It's really funny. It has a lot of heart. You can tell that, the people who made it really do care about this subject. And, yeah, definitely had to pick this one up on day one on Blu-ray. So, yeah, that's Instant Family here on Blu-ray. Let me know if you guys like this one or not. Next is a movie that I wanted to see in theaters. I didn't get a chance to see it in theaters, but I did watch it as soon as I picked it up, and that is Creed 2 here on 4K. Looks great on 4K. I love the first Creed, but honestly, I love this one a hell of a lot more. I don't know what it is. I love the storyline of this a lot more. So, yeah, Creed 2 here on 4K. Definitely going to be rewatching this one a couple times probably, but let me know if you agree with me, if it's better than the first one or not. I think it is. My dad doesn't, so I think it's going to be an unpopular opinion of mine. But, yeah, Creed 2 here on 4K. Looks great on 4K, too. Next up is a movie that I just finished watching, actually. Right after I finished, watching this, I started recording this. So, that is Pet Sematary here on 4K. Their new release of it. Had a steelbook, a Mondo steelbook. I didn't really, I like the artwork for the steelbook, but I really fucking love this artwork a hell of a lot more. So I definitely went with this one. I even sent a picture. I was taking Best Buy and took a picture of both of them and sent it to my brother, and asked him which one he liked more, and he agreed with me that this one looked a little bit better. It fits the tone of the movie a lot better than that blue, steelbook that they have. But yeah, just finished watching this one. I really enjoyed this one. I'm really excited for the new one. Do I think the new one's going to be better than this one? Honestly, I hope so. I really do hope so. I hope that, it's a lot more grim and not so cheesy, and just, it's scarier. Because I could see where this would be scarier in the 80s, and, but nowadays, but then again, it takes a lot to scare me, but, good movie, it holds up. Surprisingly, I didn't think it was going to hold up as well as it did, because Evil Dead came out, I want to say, maybe a few years before this. I can't remember when Evil Dead 1 came out, but I know it was the 80s, late 80s, and that one doesn't really hold up as well, but this one actually does hold up, so, I don't know. I plan on seeing the new one later tonight, on Thursday night, so might bring y'all a review of it. Let me know down in the comments if that's something you'd want to hear, my thoughts and opinions about the new Pet Sematary. But yeah, looks good on 4K here, really does. And I like the special feature that they have, with the new cast and filmmakers of the new one talking about this one. So yeah, Pet Sematary here on 4K, definitely worth picking up. And they have a new edition of it on Blu-ray too, with the same features. But next up, we have a movie that I want to see in theaters. I didn't get a chance to see it, and I know it got a lot of hate. And that is Mortal Engines here on 4K. I honestly don't know where all the hate comes from. I really fucking enjoyed this movie. I thought that the storyline was very interesting. The world that they're creating is fascinating. The characters are very interesting. They're not bland. And it's really a mixture of fucking Lord of the Rings and Star Wars. So, yeah, why the hell this didn't get a lot of love or, praise for it, because it looks really, really good because of all the CGI. Maybe a little bit of CGI that's a little wonky that I can notice here and there, but for a 2-hour long movie, there honestly it's like just nitpicking stuff that looks kind of wonky. But yeah, if you're a fan of Lord of the Rings and Star Wars and stuff like that, then definitely check this one out. I think that you would enjoy it. Don't listen to the critics, because honestly, I hope they make the second one. I really do. But yeah, that's Mortal Engines here on 4K. Next is a movie that did get nominated for Best Picture, and I did get a chance to watch it last night, and that is The Favorite, here with Emma Stone and Rachel Weisz and Olivia Colman. I really enjoyed this one. I thought it was funny. It had great characters. It's an overall really, really good movie. And the ending, I could see where a lot of people won't like the ending. Even I had to look it up and make sure that I was thinking the right thing, and I was. At the end, I wanted someone else's opinion on it to make sure I truly understood it. But yeah, really good movie, and it's really funny. So yeah, definitely worth checking this one out, especially if you like period drama comedy pieces. I think that y'all would really like this one. But that's The Favorite. Next is a movie that I grew up with, and I still fucking love, and that is Megamind here on Blu-ray. I finally picked this one up. I did rewatch this one as a 21-year-old, and you know what? I still really enjoyed it. So yeah, Megamind here on Blu-ray. Not gonna really say much about it because it's been out for years now, but yeah, Megamind here. And I really do like these slipcovers that DreamWorks is putting out with their movies. Alright, another movie that I grew up with, and I loved as a kid, and I picked up, is Robots. And you know what? I rewatched this one too. I watched this and Megamind back to back, and I still really enjoyed this one. Does the animation hold up as well as like Megamind or Shrek or something like that? No, not really, but you know what? It still looks really well, really good, so, and it's still a lot of fun, so, yeah, Robots here. Had to pick this one up whenever I found it in the Best Buy $5.99 bin with the slipcover. Next up is another movie that, I wanted to see in theaters. I have yet to get a chance to watch it. I've seen all the other ones, and that is Annabelle Creation. The Annabelle movies are the only ones I haven't watched. I've seen The Conjuring, I've seen The Nun. I never watched the first Annabelle because people who love The Conjuring love they didn't like the first Annabelle, but people said this one's really good. And I found it with the slipcover for $10. I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna pick this one up. And the third one, I'm really fucking excited for the third one, just because the Warrens are coming back. The main people from The Conjuring 1 and 2, they're coming back in it. So it looks like they're the main characters in the third one of Annabelle. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one. So I definitely have to watch this one before that one comes out. But yeah, pick this one up, Annabelle Creation, here on Blu-ray DVD. Next up is a movie that I have yet to watch. People say it's really good, and it came out 4K, which is why I picked it up, and that is Lord of War, with Nicolas Cage, Jared Leto, and Ethan Hawke. I'm not the biggest Nicolas Cage fan. I like him in National Treasures and Drive Angry. It's a guilty pleasure of mine, and Kick-Ass. I love him in Kick-Ass, but I haven't really seen a lot of stuff that I really enjoyed him in. But Ethan Hawke and Jared Leto are really phenomenal actors, and Ethan Hawke is one of my favorite actors, so definitely had to pick this one up. Haven't got a chance to watch it yet, but I'm really looking forward to checking this one out, and I hear the 4K is, a really good transfer, so yeah, that's Lord of War here on 4K. Next up is the Best Picture winning movie, and that is Green Book on 4K. I have watched this one. I really did enjoy this one. Is it the Best Picture movie that I wanted to win for Best Picture? No, but the movie I wanted to win for Best Picture wasn't even nominated. Honestly, I don't even know all the movies that was nominated. I didn't really follow the Oscars this year. All I know is I wanted Red Sparrow to win an Oscars. So, but that's just me. But yeah, this is actually a really fun movie. These two have great chemistry. It's based off a true story. So yeah, definitely worth checking this one out. I really recommend this one. That's Green Book here on 4K. Next is the movie that won Best Anime Film from the Oscars, and that is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Did see this one in theaters. I really did enjoy this a lot more than I thought I was going to. Both my brothers wanted to see this one in theaters. I, for some reason, didn't really want to watch it in theaters. I wanted to see it, just not in theaters. But I'm glad I did. I haven't got a chance to check it out in 4K, but yeah, I definitely picked it up, and I love this slipcover. I know they had different editions of it, but this is probably my favorite cover that they had. So yeah, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse here on 4K. Next up is a movie that I've never seen, I've heard of, and it has a really, really good cast, and that is L.A. Confidential. Has Kevin Spacey, Russell Crowe, and Danny DeVito. And the main reason I picked this up is for Russell Crowe and Danny DeVito. So I know it has Kevin Spacey in it, and I know he's hated nowadays, but you know what? Russell Crowe and Danny DeVito are still in it, so I'm going to pick it up no matter if Kevin Spacey's in it. But yeah, this is the 20th anniversary, and I found it in the $4.99 bin at Best Buy. So yeah, had to pick this one up, and the reviews on IMDb said it's really fucking good. So for $4.99, definitely had to pick it up. But yeah, that's LA Confidential on Blu-ray. Next up is a movie that I wanted to pick up in February. Didn't have the money, extra cash for it. And I wanted to see in theaters. It just never came to my theaters. And that is Mary Queen of Scots. I haven't really heard much about this one. All I know is that Margot Robbie's in it, which is why I want to watch it. So yeah, picked it up. One of my paychecks that I had the extra cash for, and I have yet to get a chance to watch it, but it is still on my list to get around to. But that's Mary Queen of Scots. Now we're on to the last four. Next up is a movie that I have seen once. It also has Jason Bateman in it, and that is Juno. This was $4.99 in the bin, at Best Buy, so definitely had to pick this one up. I remember really enjoying this movie. So yeah, that's Juno here on Blu-ray. Next is a movie that I remember coming out. I wasn't really into actors and movies and stuff. I've always been into movies, but I don't think I was allowed to watch this one when it came out, to be honest. Because my mom was kind of strict on some of the stuff that I watched. And yeah, but that is Seven Psychopaths with Woody Harrelson, Sam Rockwell, Colin Farrell, Christopher Walken, Tom Watts, and Olga. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce her last name. But yeah, haven't got a chance to check this one out. But it has a phenomenal cast in it, and it looks like a hell of a lot of fun. So yeah, that's Seven Psychopaths. Next is a movie that I've never heard of either, but it's got a really great cast, and that is Sleepers with Kevin Bacon, Robert De Niro, Dustin Hoffman, Jason Patric, and Brad Pitt. Yeah, I don't know why I haven't heard of this movie before, but definitely had to pick it up. It was in the $5.99 bin at Best Buy too. All these last four were. So yeah, that's Sleepers here on Blu-ray. And before I show off the last movie, I am going to give away the next digital copy. And the last digital copy for this collection update. And that is Ben is Back. Come on. Focus. Focus, focus, focus. Alright. So, yeah, like I said, let people know down in the comments if you got this. If you're not able to read this, then message me on Instagram, and I'll send you a clear picture of it. But, yeah, that's Bennett's Back's code right here. Hopefully you guys enjoy these codes. And the last movie that I picked up is a movie that I've only seen on cable TV, like FX. And so I definitely have been wanting to pick up the Blu-ray of it so I can watch the unrated and the actual edition of it. And this was $3.50 at Best Buy, and that is Hall Pass. I love Jason Sudeikis. Owen Wilson has his movies that he's really funny in, but Jason Sudeikis is always funny to me. So yeah, definitely had to pick this one up. But that's Hall Pass here on Blu-ray. And that does it for my March 2019 collection update. It's been 45 minutes is the runtime for this, and it's been one hell of a experience from forgetting about the RoboCop thing and shit like that. But thank you guys for watching. Comment down below and let me know what you guys picked up. Did you agree with all these pickups? Do you think that I wasted some of my money on some of them? Let me know down in the comments. Also, what was your favorite movie to come out in theaters in March? Honestly, mine probably was... Shit, I'm trying to think back on what all came out in March in theaters. It's either Dumbo or Captain Marvel. Those are probably two of my favorites that came out in March. But yeah, let me know which ones you really loved in theaters. Also, let me know about the Pet Sematary review down in the comments, or do you want me to review Shazam, or do you want me to review both of them, because I am going to see both of them. Let me know all that down in the comments. If you have any games for me to live stream that's coming out, let me know also in the comments. And yeah, guys, in the description I have links to my Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook pages for the channel. You can click on over there for updates on personal life, things I'm working on, things I'm thinking about doing. I go live on Instagram every now and again while I'm watching movies. I also notify y'all when I'm going to be live streaming on YouTube and what game I'm going to be playing. And I also, tweet about my work schedule and my YouTube uploading schedule and shit like that. So lots that's going on over there too. So follow me on all those platforms to stay up to date and just learn more about me and stay in this community a lot more, involved in this community. And yeah, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button, because it really does help me out. Also, share with all your friends, family, everyone that you know, and any people that you don't know. And hit that subscribe button for more awesome content like this. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.